Hi, my name's Jared, and we're standing here at Jerads Real Food, and I started this farm about 8 years ago with the intention of providing good produce for Lakeside, for the community, and for the greater San Diego area. We grow all our crops chemical-free here. We use compost, no synthetic fertilizer. Everything started from seed, and we don't use a tractor for tilling. Everything is very much more traditional hand tools and techniques. We kind of consider ourselves a little old school out here as far as how we do it, but also very much we implement new technology as well. Like you'll notice we have drip tape, we have the most efficient irrigating systems set up here. But basically our farm's a lot different from bigger farms because what we do here is we grow a multitude of different crops. We probably have over 50 fruits, vegetables, and herbs. And so I guess the main difference would be the fact that you look at our beds and every bed has something different going on in it. Whereas if you go to a big farm, it's just a huge monocrop, you know, acres and acres of corn or just one style of crop. Here, it's very diverse, and that's part of our pest control strategy too. It's having diversity here and having fruit trees and herbs and flowers all growing amongst our annual beds. So for me, I kind of consider this more of a holistic farm. We don't, like I mentioned earlier, we don't use any kind of chemicals, synthetic fertilizer. What else to talk about.
So what about how do people reach your farm, and how do they come to buy your produce?
Oh yeah, so I run a CSA program, but it's really, I call it a CSA program, but it's really not like a traditional CSA. And a traditional CSA is really where the farmer would sell shares early, like usually around the winter time, and they would sell a certain amount of shares of their farm, so say like 10 shares for a lump sum of money, and then in the summertime when everything was ready to harvest, they would pay back those shares to the customers with a box of produce each week. But I don't require customers to pay up front at the beginning of the year, and it's not this like strict, rigid model where you have to pick up at certain times. Really what I do is I just go week to week with people, and I have a mailing list, and if people are interested, I mail out an email every week, and it's just a list of the produce that I have available, and they just have to reply to that email or call me or text me, whatever they want, and then I harvest it fresh in the morning, the same day that I either deliver it or people come here and pick it up. So yeah, for anybody in Lakeside, I do home deliveries. We actually deliver to most of East County, and we've expanded too. We're making it all the way down to like La Jolla now, so we're servicing a lot of areas in San Diego for home deliveries. But our biggest day for pickup is Saturday, and everybody comes out here, and we got a pickup time from 11 to 4, and everybody just comes and picks up their stuff, and we harvest it that morning. So it's really I think one of the freshest ways to get produce. You know, either that or like a farmer's market, but really at the store, stuff's been sitting there a while, and for us, you know, we pull it up and we give it to the customers right away. So it's a huge advantage, I think, that we have.
What about the health value and back to the earth kind of stuff?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that was a big part of starting this farm, was kind of being on my own journey with my grandpa getting cancer and getting very I got really interested in nutrition through that, and really wanted to kind of figure out why cancer is such an epidemic these days. And through that, I kind of realized that, you know, it's a pretty complex thing, but definitely, you know, diet has a role on that, and what we eat and put in our bodies. And so yeah, for me, I just got interested in nutrition, and I started studying it, and through that process, I started a home garden and just really fell in love with growing food. and decided to start this farm. And really it's with the intent just to grow good food for the community and try to get, you know, clean, chemical-free vegetables and produce out to people. I think that's important. You know, a lot of the stuff that we eat nowadays is, you know, it's got, you know, antibiotics in it or some kind of pesticide on it, and I think that does take a toll over time on your body, or, you know, if you eat a lot of it. Yeah, so right now we're in our fall season and working our way into the winter, into the cool season. So we've switched over our farm completely now to our cool season crops. And if you were here like a couple months ago, we had all our warm season crops going, all the summer crops. But now it's really switched over to a lot of the leafy greens. So you'll see here behind me we got chard and we got kale going, which is a few beds over. And we got root crops going like carrots and beets. We're doing radishes right now. We do a lot of head lettuce, really nice big, different varieties. We got red leaf, green leaf, butterhead, and then we also do, I think one of the most popular things is our baby salad mix. I grow a variety of little tiny baby greens, and then we mix it all together into it's like a pre-made salad for you, ready to go. And then we also grow onions this time of year. And what else? We'll have cilantro pretty soon. We're going to be doing celery, cabbage. One right now.
Is this your only location, or where else are you located, or you got any future sites?
Yeah, so this is the original location here, and right now we're expanding over to the Van Omering Dairy. We're setting up a new farm over there, and that's exciting. We're actually hoping to set up a very similar farm style over there, you know, very much a perennial landscape with fruit trees and herbs, and very diverse. And we're going to start hopefully doing tours over there. You know, they work a lot with a lot of schools around San Diego, and so we're hoping to get a lot of kids in there and kind of show them how we plant and show them where food comes from, and kind of have like a really nice educational thing for schools and kids, or just families can go out there and check it out. So that's kind of the next step here, is expanding out there.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah. So yeah, our main thing is the Csa Bag, and our standard price on that is $27, and that usually has 7 to 8 different produce items in it, and it's whatever's ready that particular week, so it changes throughout the year. It's very seasonal as far as what you're getting in the bag. But that's our most popular thing that people buy, but we also sell everything individually. So if you don't want the bulk bag, you can also just buy particular items that you want to. And if you're interested, you can go on my website, www.jeradsrealfood.com, or you can email me at jeradsrealfood@hotmail.com, and I can add you to my customer mailing list. And then you can either opt in for a Saturday pickup, or I could do home deliveries either on Monday or Thursday evening, depending on where you live. So.